What's going on YouTube? Appalachian Smoke Wagon here, coming at you with another video. I'm Chris, and today we've got my G34 Gen 5 MOS FS. That's a lot of letters for a pistol. And here she is. Let's skin her out of this safari land. They added that orange follower for Gen 5, and she's clear. When you buy this pistol, it comes with 3 17-round magazines. This has a Taran Tactical Plus 5, which gives you 22. And then, if that's not enough, boom, you can get the Glock Factory 24 rounders. And then if that's still not enough, the Candy Bar, the dreaded, the 31 plus 2 33 round Glock Factory magazine. And what's so special about these magazines is they work. They work. These magazines work. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, the G34. This is one of my favorite Glocks. Very accurate. It's 8.74 inches long. It has a 1.3 inch width, and it is 5.47 inches tall. A little bit taller with the optic, maybe another half inch, 3/8, something like that. We'll start with the iron sights. I have Dawson Precision, suppressor height, blacked out sights. These sights are nice. They're thick, rugged iron sights. The Glock comes with those plastic sights that are plastic, and got the square U in the back. Anytime I get a Glock, first thing, the sights go instantly. I have a C&H Precision optic plate to take place of the MOS plates, which a lot of people say fail. I've never seen one fail. I've used them and never had one fail, but a lot of guys say that they fail. With a Trigicon RMR RM06 3.25 MOA dot. Very rugged, reliable optic. It stays on all the time. The middle of the night, you hear that dreaded bump in the night. You skin this smoke wagon out to go see what's going on, the dot's on. Anytime you skin this gun out, the dot's on, as long as you change your battery. And my schedule every year on my birthday, what am I doing? I'm changing optic batteries. Happy day for me. I hate having to take this optic off to change the battery. I have stripped a screw before, taking this optic off to change the battery, but it's no big deal really. I want to get the new RMR, the Gen 2 or whatever, that's got the top load battery. Yeah, that's a goal for this year, 24. I'm going to try to track down a Gen 2 RMR. We've got a Streamlight TLR1 HL weapon mounted light. All my holsters are for a weapon light. So we've got stippling done by me, double undercut done by me. This gives me a little better bite on the grip. I forget whose magazine release this is. It's not factory though. I've not had any problems out of it. We've got the Taran Tactical Competition magwell. That big wide mouth. Man, that thing swallows magazines. Makes reloads super nice. One thing I've never seen a lot of guys do is my high grip on this pistol causes the slide stop to engage every couple rounds, 2-3 rounds. I get that high thumbs forward grip. So on all my Glocks, I put a little cutting wheel on my Dremel, and I cut half of that off, and it solves it. I never get a slide lock unintentionally, never. With that little modification right there, that's plenty enough to work with. I wish Glock would make them small. I've seen I think the cog works, the ones that come way up here, which are cool and work, I guess, but this is just a quicker, easier fix for me. Just knock half of it off. I could probably leave this side, but in case I do any weak hand or whatever, I just go ahead and do both sides. I wouldn't even mind if this side was deleted. I think you can get single-sided ones now for the Gen 5s, I think. This is a very accurate gun. I got the, I think it's called the Glock Performance Trigger that come out, I think it was in January of 23. I was listening to some YouTubers, and that was all the hype at SHOT Show last year. As soon as I heard it, I went to the site, put in an order for one, got it. I was like, the next day, I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get another one because they're gonna sell out. Went back to the website the next day, boom, they were gone. So I had to wait for the next batch to roll out to get another one. They come, the Glock Performance triggers come. They say it's a flat face, but it's got kind of an angle. It's plastic trigger shoe. So I ordered the Johnny Glock's flat face metal trigger shoe, which looks really good, performs really good. I had a little trouble with it catching, the trigger safety catching back here, but took it off in a couple swipes of a file, just knocked barely anything off, fixed it, not a big deal, just a couple file swipes. This gun's very reliable. I can't remember any malfunctions I've had. I'm sure I've had, none stand out to me though. And I've got quite a bit of rounds through this thing. I don't keep round counts, but it's well over 2,000 for sure. I'll show you this trigger here. It's actually got, when I ordered the trigger shoe, I ordered the plus connector. When I got it and got everything installed and everything, I started with a minus connector. And oh man, that thing is so light with a minus connector. Like, you breathe on that trigger and it sends that striker home. So I went with the dot connector, and the dot connector is still really light. I'm gonna guess the dot connector makes the trigger probably 2.5 pounds or less. And I'm not trying to skin off any rounds unintentionally. So I put the plus connector in, and I'm gonna guess it makes it probably about 4 pounds. I'm gonna show you this trigger. Gun is clear. Got that much take up. Get to a nice defined wall. Boom. Resets really nice. Boom. Just a great trigger. I would recommend that to anybody that wants to improve their Glock trigger. The Glock Performance trigger. And just keep that shoe if you want, but this is a great modification to that trigger system, is the Johnny Glock's trigger shoe. It's actually adjustable. It's got a set screw in here that you can get a lot of that take up out. I leave the take up in mine. I just feel like it's safer with the take up, and I'm so used to shooting with take up. Gotta cock it first there, smoke wagon. There we go. Very nice trigger, very, very nice trigger. We've got a little local competition around here, local to me, that I shot this gun in. It's been over a year ago. I think the date's on the target. Yeah, this target's from April 8th, 2022. So almost 2 years ago I shot this target, but at the time I had Dawson Precision regular height sights on here with a red fiber optic front. So this was shot with irons because there's no red dot class in this little competition. And I'm gonna show you this target real quick. It's you shoot 50 rounds in this, and it's 10 from 7, 10 from 10 yards, 10 from 15 yards, 10 from 20 yards, and 10 rounds from 25 yards. No time limit. Everybody's on the line. They shoot their 10, and then they move their targets down to the next. You shoot your 10. But this is one of the targets I kept. I mean, as you can see, I've got big hands. But that's a good group. These were at 25 yards. Now, could I shoot that better with a dot? Absolutely. As long as I'm got my fundamentals doing my part, I can keep everything in here with a dot. I really like shooting with a dot. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this target. It's got some really good shots on it. The gun is very accurate. If you do your part, this gun will take care of you. Well, we all know that Gaston just recently passed away. What do you guys think? You think Glock's going to innovate now? You think the company will change? You think the Glock carbine, you think that'll be at a 2025 SHOT Show? Or the Glock Whiz Bang Gen 17? What do you think? You think Glock's going to innovate now? Do some kind of modular like SIG and Springfield done, or to try to keep up with the Joneses? Or do you think they'll just stay Glock? I hope they just stay Glock. Everybody talks about Glock not innovating. Glock's the original innovator. They brought the Glock, and now everybody makes a polymer frame striker fired pistol that's pretty much a copy of Glock. So just wanted to have a little conversation. Let's have a conversation in the comments. Leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Got lots of other things I'd like to show you, talk about. I'm just trying to learn how to talk to this camera. It's kind of weird, but I'm learning. I'm new to this stuff. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'm gonna hop off here, I guess. I will see you in the next. Appalachian Smoking Wagon out for now.